Ethical standards in compensation are essential for fostering a workplace environment that upholds equity and justice. These standards ensure that pay practices are not only fair, but also aligned with the broader ethical commitments of an organization. For managers, embedding these standards into compensation strategies is essential for maintaining trust and credibility, both internally among employees and externally among stakeholders. Ethical compensation practices begin with transparency. Managers need to ensure that employees understand how their pay is determined. This includes clear communication about the factors influencing pay decisions such as qualifications, experience, market data, and individual performance. Openness in these matters helps eliminate any misunderstandings or misgivings about bias or unfairness in pay distribution. Equity is another foundation of ethical compensation. This means ensuring that all employees who perform similar roles with similar responsibilities receive similar pay, irrespective of gender, ethnicity, age, or other unrelated factors. Achieving this requires regular review and adjustment of compensation structures and scales to address any disparities that may arise over time. Such reviews should be thorough and, ideally, conducted with the assistance of human resources specialists or external consultants to ensure objectivity. Fairness in compensation also extends to how organizations handle bonuses, raises, and other incentives. These should be strictly merit-based and awarded in a manner that is consistent and justifiable. Performance metrics used to determine eligibility for such rewards should be clearly defined and communicated at the outset of evaluation periods. Managers must be vigilant to ensure these metrics are applied consistently across all employees to prevent any perception of favoritism. Another aspect of ethical compensation involves compliance with all relevant laws and regulations. This includes adhering to minimum wage laws, overtime pay, and other statutory benefits. Ignorance or disregard of these legal requirements can lead to serious legal repercussions and damage an organization's reputation. Managers must stay informed about legislative changes and ensure the organization's compensation practices are updated accordingly. Ethical compensation practices also demand a proactive approach to addressing pay-related grievances. Employees should have a clear path to raise concerns and feel confident that their issues will be handled with seriousness and confidentiality. Establishing formal procedures for handling such grievances reassures employees that the organization is committed to ethical practices and respects their right to a fair workplace. Sustainability in compensation practices is also an ethical consideration. This involves ensuring that the pay structure is financially sustainable without sacrificing fairness. Overextending the organization with overly generous pay packages can jeopardize its long-term viability and thus the job security of all employees. Balancing competitive, fair pay with financial prudence is key to maintaining both ethical integrity and business sustainability. Managers should encourage a culture of ethical awareness within the organization. This can be achieved through regular training and discussions on ethical issues in compensation. Such initiatives help embed ethical considerations in daily decision-making processes and reinforce the organization's commitment to fair practices. Ethical standards in compensation are not just about fairness. They also contribute to the broader organizational culture and influence public perception. Companies known for their ethical practices attract better talent and tend to have more engaged and committed employees. In a corporate social responsibility-focused business, upholding high ethical standards in compensation can enhance an organization's competitive edge. Embedding ethical standards in compensation requires continuous effort and commitment. It is a process that adapts to changing internal and external circumstances. By prioritizing these standards, managers can ensure that their compensation practices not only comply with legal requirements, but also reflect the values and principles that define their organizations. This commitment can significantly enhance employee satisfaction and loyalty, driving the organization toward success while maintaining its moral compass.